Hello friends and family. So last week I left off about halfway through my first week in Lyon, and now I'll tell you about the rest of my week. On Wednesday, it was the first day of classes, and it was a little bit of a frustrating day because it was hard to understand professors, it was hard to get back into school mode and start speaking French to all the students, but I got some footage of the university, which is so pretty. And the university here is just so different than anything in the US compared to ASU at least. Pretty courtyards with plants and historic buildings, and it was kind of funny because there was somebody skywriting over the university that day, but we think he made a typo and we weren't sure what word he was trying to spell, so it was kind of funny. But then later that afternoon we had a picnic on the boards of the Saône River where we tried lots of Lyonnaise food, and it was just a really nice day, enjoying the sunny weather. After the picnic, we went to explore the St. George church across the river. I just wanted to see what it was, but it's just this really cool church and we learned more about it later. Afterwards, we went exploring in the city, and we went to the Hotel de Ville again, where they were setting up for a music festival that was happening the next day. So the next day, we had our first official program class. So we went to the top of Fourvière Hill, which has the big Fourvière Basilica on top. We had great views of the city, learned more about the Roman history of Lyon, and we even visited some of the Roman sites, like these two amphitheaters, or the ruins of these two Roman amphitheaters. That was really interesting to learn about and learn how important of a city Lyon was in historical times. After our program's class ended, we walked around the streets of Lyon even more, and our professor told us more about the streets, some of the old features about them, the names of the streets, and even these really cool old original balconies from the Middle Ages. After dinner that night, we walked around and enjoyed some of the live music that was happening because of Fête de la Musique, or the music festival that happens every year all over France on the first day of summer. So it was really cool, and there was this band in the square playing some live music. But after enjoying the music, we went back to the dorms to end a great day. The next day, for our excursion, we went to the Croix-Rousse neighborhood, or more of an artist district, where all of the walls had these really cool murals on them. And it was really interesting to learn more about the history about the Croix-Rousse hill compared to the Fourvière hill, which we visited the previous day. On Fourvière hill, that's where all the Romans kind of stayed, and on the Croix-Rousse hill was where all the Gaulois people stayed, or the original Gauls of France. So it's interesting to learn about the history and how Lyon is a mix of those two cultures, Roman and Gaulois. We also saw this other amphitheater where a bunch of games happened, but also executions, so it was a little bit of a morbid history, but it was still very interesting history. And then we ended off the day with delicious ice cream. And that was the end of our week, first week in Lyon. Very interesting learning about all of the different sides of history that created Lyon in old times, forever years ago. And I'm having fun, of course, a little bit behind on editing vlogs, but still enjoying my time here. I'll see you in the next one.